What you see is what you get. And worse yet, I can't give an explanation for why it's gray on your side. And better yet, I'll give you an indication for why you're feeling deprived. We'll never let lack of an imagination keep us locked up inside, even when the sun has died. Somehow in the city, it's summer in the city. Somehow in the city, it's summer in the city. We'll never let lack of an imagination keep us locked up inside, even when the sun is dark. Summer in the city, it's summer in the city. Somehow in the city, it's summer in the city. On this lonely town, summer comes around when you really want it. Immortalized, young forever now. There's more to life than running in the circles you come. No more raining on this lonely town. Summer comes around when you really want it. Immortalized, young forever now. Come on and spend the summer with me.
You see, so the Most High, he didn't make any mistakes on how he made us. He didn't create us all the same. He made the children of Israel. We were fearfully and wonderfully made. And also, he created the world for our sakes, for the children of Israel's sakes. And that's proven through nature itself. Look how the sun loves our skin, and not so much the Edomites, the so-called white people's skin. Our melanin and pigmentation blocks the UV rays from the sun that causes cancer. And it doesn't do that in so-called white people. They have to put on a sunscreen, a prototype of fake pigmentation to block the UV rays from the sun, but it still doesn't work because the cancer percentage is still very, very high when they lay out in the sun. People, malignant skin disease. So malignant, if people don't know, that means cancer. That would make Edomites, so-called white people, the Most High created them with cancerous skin. So non-malignant, it means no cancer. And if you go to malignant, the term used to describe cancer, malignant cells, which the blue letter just revealed, that leper skin is cancer skin. And that's how the Most High created so-called white people, which are the Edomites. Leviticus 13:12 and 13. And if a leprous break out abroad in the skin, and the leprosy cover all the skin of him that have the plague, from his head even to his foot, whosoever the priest looketh, then the priest shall consider, and behold, if the leprosy have color all his flesh, and shall pronounce him clean that have the plague, it is all turned white. He is clean. This is Esau. The Most High, he cursed them. That mark he put upon them was complete leprosy. The lack of pigmentation, the lack of melanin. So when the skin is spotted, you go from brown to spotted white skin, but the whole body is not covered. That's unclean leprosy. The world calls it vitiligo.
Most discussed about you, I think, is the fact that the color of your skin is obviously different than it was when you were younger.
Yes.
And so I think it has caused a great deal of speculation and controversy as to what you have done or are doing. Are you bleaching your skin? And is your skin lighter because you don't like being black?
Okay, number one, as I know of, there is no such thing as skin bleaching. I have never seen it. I don't know what it is.
Well, they used to have those products growing up. I used to hear, always use bleach and glow, but you'd have to have about 300,000 gallons to...
Okay, number one, this is the situation. I have a skin disorder that destroys the pigmentation of the skin. It's something that I cannot help. Okay, but when people make up stories that I don't want to be who I am, it hurts me.
So it is...
It's a problem for me, okay? I can't control it, okay? But what about all the millions of people? Let's reverse it.
Okay.
What about all the millions of people who sit out in the sun to become darker, to become other than what they are? Nobody says nothing about that.
So when did this start? When did the color of your skin start to change?
Oh, boy, sometime after Thriller. Or an off-the-wall Thriller.
And what did you think? I mean,
It's in my family. My father said it's on his side. I can't control it. I don't understand. I mean, it makes me very sad. I don't want to go into my medical history because that's something that's private. But that's the situation here. So please, when people see something like that...
I just want to get this straight. You are not taking anything to change the color of your skin?
Oh, God, no.
You did not purposely...
We're trying to control it, and using makeup evens it out because it makes blotches on the skin, and I have to even out my skin. But you know what's funny? Why is that so important? You know, that's not important to me. I'm a great fan of art. I love Michelangelo. If I had a chance to talk to him or read about him, I would want to know about what inspired him to become who he is, the anatomy of his craftsmanship, not about who he went out with last night or why he decided to sit out in the sun so long. What's wrong with, I mean, that's what's important.
So this is what the world calls vitiligo. It's when you start to lose color in the skin. You get white blotches. Some turn all the way white, and some just get white blotches while still remaining some pigmentation in their skin. This is called leprosy. There's no such thing as vitiligo. Esau just changed the term to trick you.
I bet you didn't know that melanin is actually worth more than gold, and here's why.
Melanin right now, I think, is at $463 a gram. Melanin is more expensive than gold right now per gram.
Melanin is not only found in the skin, but it's also found in your heart and in your cells. So the fact that anybody would want to change that just to become a lighter skin tone is just ridiculous.
Wait, you can sell me for how much? 100 million? Yes. Because of my kidneys.
Yes. And
organs.
yes. Fine. And your eyes.
Now, some people have gone as far as starting to inject themselves just to become a different skin tone. So this is why it's important to embrace and love yourself, because whatever you might not see as beautiful, other people are over here paying just to have what you have.
You that are just tuning in, and for the people that have been following me on this adventure of mine, today is day 50. That's right, half of 100 days I've been injected on myself, and I am, as you can see, I am getting darker, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how I get in the sun, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, I look like I'm 10 shades lighter than I am, but then I go into the shadows and in the shade, and I look darker, you know what I'm saying? It's like crazy, but my nipples are no longer pink, y'all. My is no longer pink. It's like light brown. It's getting, and like the bottom of my lips are starting to turn color too. You know what I'm saying? I love it. You know what I'm saying? I am so motherfucking happy. I love looking at myself in the mirror. It is like such a wonderful feeling. I can't wait till I look like Wesley Snipes. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I got a surprise for y'all next week. Of course, I'm upping my dose steadily. And next week I got a surprise for y'all, so stay tuned.
Crazy. Everybody want to have melanin. Everybody want to be like the children of Israel. Where he getting the melanin from, y'all? To inject himself, to turn brown. Stay woke, family. Repent. Keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Shalom.